Salwete to part 16 of my campaign as Rome on very hard difficulty in Total War Rome 2 Rise of the Republic. We continue after destroying an Aequi army in a rather unconventional ambush, which has opened an opportunity for their capital to be assaulted. However, an Umbrian army has arrived and is in a threatening position. Camillus' plans have to be delayed once again to secure Rome's flank, unfortunately. And I think the way that I'm going to do that is I'm going to pull him back just within our borders here and throw him into ambush mode to try to lure in whichever enemies desire to be lured. So we'll get that done. We're going to pull back our champion here, or veteran, one of the two, and we're going to piss off the Sabines. Ooh, wow, 7. I think it dropped it by 7. Impressive. Good. All right. So now that they are now invisible, they're also going to bring in some replenishment, which is good to see. And I think I also wanted to... I think that was about it. I'd covered pretty much everything I wanted to cover before I ended last episode. Let's see. I do have some money that I can spend. It's just, do I really want to spend it? I probably should. Oh, I did forget that I was going to hire some of those folks back. Cool. And actually, let's go ahead and disband them. Just hire a whole new stack. Okay, that'll do. We'll go ahead and end this turn and find out if we're going to have another ambush battle. As always, feel free to leave any kind of advice, comments, suggestions, strategies, tactics, tips, and or historical commentary. Any contributions will be appreciated. If you have not discovered by now, it is probably quite evident to many folks that are watching, I'll need it. And, what are they doing? Interesting. Intimidate opposition. Local bandits have offered their services to intimidate the opposition. How do you wish to respond? And the fall lag has returned. I don't recall what I did last time. Let's see. I'm going to refuse because we are quite powerful as it is. I don't need to bring in any more power. Okay, protection expired. I remembered that was coming up. Risk 0%. Very good. They're just on the low side of loyalty, which I am okay with. If it is a 0% risk, then I will be satisfied with that. Okay. Let's go through the rest of these. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you. Now, since they are in forced march, I think that means that it is an automatic ambush. Yes, forces in this stance are always ambushed when attacked. And reduced morale. Alright. Well, they didn't initiate the ambush.
The Roman army is a force to be reckoned with.
Which is okay. Because I'm going to bring it about now. In the meantime, before I do that, I'm going to bring this spy in over here. That way I can keep an eye on the Aequi. Looks like they are recruiting once again. No surprise.
How can I be?
Let's keep an eye on the Sabines.
They'll never see me.
And let's get this ambush underway. And let it not flop.
Leave none alive.
That's a pretty substantial auto-resolve. I'm going to use it. I'll take the auto-resolve. Nice. I did not kill a whole lot of them. Let's bring in the money.
Anything else? Onward to glory, boys. Speak and we obey.
We might as well chase them down. But let's get some military traditions first. That extra morale is pretty sweet. However, I can get some extra morale there and some extra movement range. What are the other options? Melee attack and melee defense. Always helpful. But that's for heavy warriors, heavy units. Wrath of Romulus. Ooh, charge and morale bonus. And then campaign movement range. Ah, I might have to go with that next. That public order would be nice, though. I mean, I don't want to rely on that solely. Extra morale for offensive battles. Let's see, so this is a jump of 6% movement range, and I won't get movement range until the next tier. So, I am leaning pretty strongly towards this. Extra 6% morale for all units. Yep, okay, we'll go with that. Great.
Awaiting orders.
That won't eat up all of my movement range, but pretty darn close. And my veteran will still be able to embed himself within the army. Alright, I do this at great risk of losing some cavalry. But it's gonna be done. Ah, they survived. Thank goodness. And they are gone once again. Looks like the secessionists
Soldiers of Rome on our way.
are recruiting once again. So in a few turns, I should expect a battle on my hands.
Dawdle, this isn't a picnic.
Let's see here. Do they overlap? I don't think they do. But I really do not want to be caught in an ambush. So I'm going to move some of these armies around, put Camillus within the town via forced march. Cool.
The Roman army is a
That'll suffice. Just thinking, man, it would be nice to be able to potentially use this opportunity to hit this town, occupy it, or raise it, more likely, and then come and hit Spoletium. And, no, I really don't want to do that either, because I want to hold on to that. I'd rather subjugate the Aqui first. What's Tarchuna doing? Are they still at war? Yes, they are still at war with the Gallic Confederation. I wonder if I can start trading with them yet.
Greetings. Now speak plainly.
No,
For we are
still
an
not
honest
favorable.
folk,
How
and value
about
honesty
a
in
non-aggression
others.
pact? Just here. Still no.
A man is judged by his friends. This
What
is
if
not
I
the
pay
time
you,
for
like,
such an agreement.
not much? There. Alright, so that'll
Gods will reach you.
increase our relations, and hopefully within a turn or two, I'll be able
I
to
look
start trading with them.
forward to your wisdom.
Alright.
Ready and willing.
And while these guys are in Roma, I might as well bring about... You know, I could... Let's see. I don't have that much income.
Men will give their all.
I was just thinking I could bring in some more Centuriae or Ennis Centuriae. I could do... I could do one of each and have 15 income.
The Roman army is a force to be reckoned with.
I could. Centuriae are already filled. So having another Ennis Centuriae is probably the best thing I can do.
Men will give their all.
And I am tempted to keep this unit, Roman swordsmen, in this army here,
To be reckoned with.
though I might disband them later,
Make the
just for the sake of having extra income.
battle calls.
Cool, but having an extra unit of solid swords will be mighty helpful. Okay, I think that's about it. I think that's all I'm going to do this turn.
We'll soon have the end.
Yes, it is. Cool. All right, let's wrap it up. Move it on forward. See how the AI will react to me destroying another army. Let's see, Separatists moving around. Ooh. I think that was the Equi that are starving to death. That's a good sign. We'll let them keep that situation going. I'm sure the Umbri are recruiting once again. Raiding. Yes, yes, yes. All that raiding is not gonna help with the lack of a garrison. Agent exposed. That one. Cool. Intimidate opposition. Plus 10 loyalty. Sweet. Troops recruited. All very good. Why in the world are they starving? I think it's because they built another... Did they increase a tier? They might have increased a tier of one of their buildings. Works for me. Okay. That's what I should be doing with my money. Since I'm planning on holding on to carries, I should upgrade some of those buildings. So then,
Awaiting orders.
let's drop Camillus right outside town.
Can we do more? Speak
Bring this army back in.
some order in this garrison, if you please. We are the men of Rome. Battle calls.
And let's make the trade. Somewhere in here. Here we go.
We will serve you well.
Alright, and we won't be able to change their stance at all, so we'll leave it at that.
The men will give their all. The route ahead is barred.
There we go.
Forward march,
Alright, so
we
now he's right on the border. Able to
What do you wish of me?
The Roman
take
army
up
is
the
on
fight as soon as he can. We're going to let them take several hits as many hits as we can let them take. And then yeah, they're gonna be ripe for the plundering. Okay, in the meantime, we are definitely gonna want to upgrade this. I have a fair amount of food, so let's go for the extra income. Although the squalor isn't gonna help. Let's see, let's go there and there. And then leave it at that. Okay. And unassigned skill, which I believe was this spy here. Fantastic. So we will go with specialist once again. I wish I could lure these guys in.
The men will give their all.
I really want that replenishment, though. I don't want to... As nice as it would be to initiate that battle, I don't want to be outside of our territory because I want that replenishment more. Looks like the Equi were still going to face some attrition. Oh, and did they sucker punch my movement? I think they did. I think that calls for an assassination attempt. Carthaginian politician, a man is brought before you. He is accused of killing a Carthaginian official. However, he offers a sizable monetary contribution in return for assurance of his safety. What shall we do? Give him sanctuary. Robbery attempt. Failed. Good. Military disruption. Bribed a unit in my army. Ooh. Yikes. Increase in rank.
Ready, willing, and
Okay, what unit did they take?
the Roman army is a force to be reckoned with.
There's 5 there. I think they got a unit of cavalry. Unacceptable. I think they got some eques. That's frustrating. Oh well, okay, let's see. What are the chances of assassinating this guy? That was mighty uncool. 46 positive outcome, chance, likelihood.
What do you wish of me?
Let's try this one. 82. That's much more like it. How about this spy?
How may I serve you?
65. Let's go with the
How can
82.
I be of assistance? What do you wish of me? They will join
Take him out.
us.
Come on. Come on, do it. Death!
By my
Detained. Your spy has detained the enemy agent, grinding their actions down to a crawl. I suppose that was not assassination.
your service.
It was a success. I'll take the success.
Speak and we obey.
Okay. How is the garrison looking? They're still above half. So I'm going to continue to let them reap what they've sown.
The Roman army is a force to be reckoned with.
Okay, I'm going to pull Camillus up to about here
Onward
and
to
drop him
glory,
into
boys.
ambush once again.
Get into position and stay quiet.
As nice as it would be to be able to pull in more replenishment, I'd rather get him out of the visibility of the AI and within striking range. Because I don't want I don't want anybody else to be able to come in and take over. So I'm thinking 1 or 2 more turns, and then I'll launch my attack. Let's see here. I'm looking for cultural conversion or public order increase. which I don't think there is. However, there's public order increase, or, well, cultural conversion, which is close to the same thing, so I'll take that.
I live to serve Rome.
Alright, that'll work. Let's see if we can ambush another Equi army. That'd be nice, especially if it was the full stack. Tartuna make its moves. Here we go. Oh my. Oh my. Alright, so here they come. They really pumped out some units there. Their infantry is garbage, except for these three. So their general, their Etruscan hoplite mercenaries, and a unit of Centuriae. They've got a fair amount of cavalry. I only have 2 units of cavalry. And they've got some levies. What are my range units? I've got 2 levies. I have a unit of slingers. I'm going to try my best not to get them butchered. They've got archers. Those archers have the potential of being quite deadly. 4 units of good infantry. They probably outdo my infantry. And they've got Terrari. Okay. Oh, it's gonna be a fight, that's for sure. Let's jump on in. Try to take care of them. Especially since this is our breadbasket. This is where we're getting all of our food from. We really need to hold on to this. Fortunately, we have fought here, I don't know, a dozen times or so. Okay, so I think I want my levy first, and then the Italian swordsman, Roman swordsman, and then Centuriae are gonna hold up this line once again. Slingers, I'm gonna try to angle as much as I can.
Understood.
I would like to get them to face this direction. So that when the archers inevitably post up over there, I'll be able to sling them. Cavalry. Once again, I'm going to try to get into these trees here pretty early on. For good measure, I'm going to throw them behind some buildings. Okay. These guys. I think last time I had them posted up here, I remember these units just keep getting bashed. So I think I'm gonna have these levies kind of just staggered here with, let's see, do hoplites here, and swordsmen. I'm gonna throw 2 units of swordsmen here. Try to get some flanking one way or another. Let's see. I'm gonna have these swordsmen kind of bring up the rear here. These swordsmen post up there. I'm gonna have my general kind of close to the buildings there. All right, I've got more hoplites. That's right. I've got my mercenaries. Let's make use of my mercenaries.
We await your command.
Alright, let's make one of these.
Swords!
I'm gonna have them in reserve.
By your command!
My mercenaries form that front line.
Levies! Light hoplites!
And more light hoplites. Hoplites. Something like that.
Hoplites! Form phalanx!
Ooh, that's right. And their main army is going to be reinforcements. So I'm going to duck these guys into the trees, but if their reinforcements are coming in from over there, then I'm probably going to have to reposition them. Anyway, looks like we're ready to get this battle going, so let's do it.
Support ships ready and waiting. Assault ships ready for orders. In arms, men. And the enemy will.
Oh, that's right. In their,
Will make them regret challenging.
I'm kind of expecting their enemy general to just dive right on into my hoplites. Either my hoplites or my Centuriae.
Swords! Ready, willing, and able. Italian cavalry! Advance at speed! Quickly now! Swords! Ready and waiting! Levies!
Although, I'm going to pull these levies back as to hopefully not tempt
Light hoplites!
their general into attacking them right away.
At speed!
Which they very well might, given the direction of these horsemen. Oh, and they've got ranged cavalry. Horse skirmishers. That will be quite unfriendly.
To a man. Light hoplites!
Alright, for better force, I'm going to have to throw these hoplites here.
Missiles ready and waiting. Yours to command. Levies! As you command.
Good, alright, so they made the turn there.
Spears! Command up! At the double! By your command!
Okay, they're making the turn again.
Fire! Enjoy yourselves! Missile infantry at your command. Ships at your
Let's get
command.
these other
Light hoplites!
other swordsmen let's see, it's not dismounted.
Levies!
These guys, I'm going to have them hold and spare their ammunition.
Spears! Spears ready!
Especially since they have ranged cav.
Go ashore! Ready for orders! Levies! By your command! Levies! Spearmen at the ready!
Alright, looks like they're finally hitting.
Double time! Spears! Yes, Commander! Missiles!
Slingers!
Take
Let's get that going.
Light ready and waiting! Levies! We await your orders! Slingers!
Damn, okay. The slingers are not having much success
At speed!
being able to engage those guys,
Spears!
which is not exactly ideal.
Swords! Quick! Ready! Charge! Commander! Levies! By your command! Slingers!
Alright, so their cavalry charge is looking like this one is just about to break. These swordsmen... See, I might just throw these guys into a hoplite wall now.
Swords!
I wanted to keep them out of hoplite formation, that way they would actually make good contact with the enemy general.
Advance at speed! Spears! At your
I'm
service!
concerned that these guys are going to be taking a fair amount of casualties due to their horse skirmishers.
Hostile infantry ready. At the
I don't know. I'll give that a try. See if I'm able to get my slingers to finally start firing on their mounted skirmishers.
Yours to command.
Doesn't look like it. Nope. And we'll keep them out of melee.
Double time.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to wear out their supply.
Sons of Mars.
All right, I'm gonna pull in these swordsmen and attack these cavalrymen. Ah, there's their archers. I was concerned about that. Let's move the general up a little bit.
Double time. Ready and waiting. Double time. Spears.
You know, actually, I'm gonna keep him there.
Melee infantry at your
Pull
command.
those guys forward.
Slingers. Ready and waiting.
Because I think with that building in place, I'm going to be able to
Light hoplites.
have most of those missiles get blocked.
We await your command. Light hoplites.
Okay, those cavalrymen have been defeated, so let's pull those folks back. I'm going to turn on skirmish mode for them. See, that is Conturier. Okay,
Double time. Your
so
orders.
let's get them flanked.
Your orders.
We're going to pull in my levies here.
Double spears.
Pop up another Inspire.
Orders. Romans ready for duty. Yes, Commander. Missile infantry. Ready for orders. Missiles awaiting targets. At speed.
All right. There's that. Everybody seems to be in town, so we can pull in the cavalry once again. We're going to try to get these levies angled in a way to be able to avoid most of my units
Commander.
in firing. Ah, those archers are painful. Painful, painful.
Swords.
Frustrating.
Missiles awaiting targets. Spear infantry ready. Levies. Double time. At speed. Orders understood. Spear infantry ready and waiting. At your service.
All right, looks like they've been engaged in melee combat.
Swords.
I like to see it.
Levies. Fire. Italian swords.
Let's see if I can close these guys in. Probably not. Nope, okay.
Ready and waiting. Advance at speed.
It's all right. Let's see if we can break these guys quickly. Ah, those guys are going to take some hits.
Swords! At the double! Your orders? Yes, orders! Loose! Slingers! At your service!
Oh, my center is getting pretty bashed. Quite bashed. Okay, so they've got a lot of light units over there. I'm going to pull in my cav and try to hit from behind over there.
Swords! Double time! Orders! Roman swords! Italian swordsmen! Melee troops awaiting orders! Troop forward! Your orders! Hold men! Charge! Swords! At speed! Slingers! Ready for orders!
All right, we're going to have to throw him into hoplite wall.
Levies! Double time! Orders understood. Light hoplites! Ready!
Reissue those attack orders. Let's pull in the cav over here, please and thank you.
Swords! Engage! Spears ready!
And let's see, the center is getting dangerously thin.
Sons of Mars! Swords! Come forward! Melee horsemen! Give away! Spears!
General's going to have to hold the line there.
Ready and waiting! Brave Romans to a man! Swords! Swords! Light
All right, I'm going to pull those hoplites back,
Italian swordsmen!
get these swordsmen engaged.
Advance! Light
Ooh, ooh, ooh. They're getting caught by the enemy general. I think that's the enemy general.
By your command, Italian swordsmen, light hoplites! Double time! At speed, commander! Spears!
Okay.
Swords! Italian cavalry!
If they can just hold out long enough for me to chop my way through these levies,
Light hoplites!
that would work out best, I think.
Spears! Ready! Yes, commander! At speed!
And their archers, I bet, yep, they still have ammunition. So I'm going to try to pull these guys around and just engage
Slingers!
their archers.
Yours to command! Romans ready for duty. Troops awaiting orders. Swords! Italian cavalry! Swords!
Let me try. I'm going to try to just push through and see what that does to their morale.
Swords! Forward! We await your command. We await your command. Light hoplites!
Yeah, they're going up against Terrari. That's not going to work out well.
At the double! Ready and waiting.
But they need to hold that line.
Swords! Advance! Spears! Light hoplites! Slingers! Orders understood!
Yep, there they go. Terrari are on their way.
Take fire on the enemy!
Not what I want.
Missiles awaiting targets! Levies!
And my cavalry was just unable to be supported.
Italian
I'm
swordsmen!
gonna try to issue that order again. See if we can get ourselves within their lines. Okay.
Slingers! Ready and waiting! Loose! Pull back! Spearmen! Orders! Ready for orders!
Come on. Pick off their general. Pick off their general.
Double time! Italian cavalry! Melee infantry ready! Italian swordsmen! Swords!
That strategy seems to be working out pretty well.
Italian swordsmen! Waiting! Yours to command!
See if we can get it to work on the general.
Levies! Light hoplites! Spears! Levies!
It might have worked against me.
Italian cavalry!
And they're going to go for my general unit. Which I'm not surprised, and yeah, they're probably going to succeed.
Levies!
Let's get some good volleys on them. And then just charge in. Don't really have much of another option. Go and fast forward it here.
Italian
We
swordsmen!
can break their general. There we go. General broken. These guys can stick around.
At your service! At the double! Your orders! Quick march! Proud Romans!
Okay.
Ready for orders!
My general needs to hold on. Must.
Waiting orders! Italian cavalry! Proud Romans all! Italian cavalry! Spears! Brave Romans to your commander! Melee infantry at your command! Swords! Cavalry!
Okay, I'm going to use this unit to try to chase off these ranged units as much as possible.
Yours to command!
And just,
Italian swordsmen!
okay. We're going to have to hold that line. I'm going to make some repeated attacks on their flanks.
Orders! Men of Italia! Swords!
Yes, come on. Come on.
Charge!
Come on.
Ready and waiting.
Break them.
Come on now.
Break them.
Forward!
Orders. Light
Yes, let's do it. Let's do it. Come on.
Ready and
Oh,
waiting.
come on. Whew, this is close. This is really close.
Light hoplites. Your orders. By your command. March. For glory.
Orders. Advance at speed.
Ah, all right.
We await your command. Ready and waiting.
Let's take them out of that formation. Let's get them embedded within these units here.
Spears. Swords.
Okay, there we go.
Ready and waiting.
General, hold the line. Hold the line.
Hoplites.
It might come down to their ranged infantry.
By your command.
It very well could.
Spears. Swords. Commander. By your command. Light hoplites. Forward. Orders. Break off. Spears.
Come on, General. Come on.
At your service.
Oh, he's gonna break. No. Man. Come on. Stick around. Oh. So close. Oh. Bloody rebels. Man, that was such a costly victory for them. They butchered my man. Look at that. 255 for their general unit. That is devastating. 466 kills there with my general's unit. 177 and 159. 397. Or 379. Oh, my food. Oh. Not great. This is gonna hurt the war effort, but man, I made him pay dearly for it. I'm still really surprised that their infantry's morale held out so solidly. It must have been because I wasn't able to get flanking attacks in, because on my right flank, I was able to get them to break relatively quickly. Alright, let's see, we did kill that general. This guy, yeah, 484 kills. Not surprised one bit. I bet the archers got a fair amount, 143, yep. Yeah, okay. I didn't kill as many as I wanted, but they are... I didn't eliminate as many troops as I wanted, but they have been hit quite hard. And they fought to the death, my men. So, I mean, there's not much more I could really ask for from them. Hopefully, we're not going to starve to death here. Woohoo! Alright, still in positive food. Conflict of the Orders. A group of Greek craftsmen offer to renovate several buildings. They would be more efficient and cheaper than local builders, but the locals have already incited the other plebs to rise up and protest against the foreigners. It is evident that we need to act. The question is, how? Wait it out? Make them work together? Drive the Greeks away? Gather even more Greeks? That's just going to cause some public order issues. I think that is going to as well. So I'm going to have to drive them out. Unfortunately, we won't argue with the people. The Greeks must go. An honorable death. I think that was their faction leader too. Increased rank. Good, good. Sabotaged. Subversion. Research complete. Spolia opima. I won't just kill you, I'll humiliate your corpse. Your name will disappear from the records. Sounds a bit like Achilles, though Hector's name certainly lived on. Enemy wounded. Good. Disruption. Edict cancelled. Increase in rank.
How can I be of assistance?
Let's go through this. Army destroyed. Sad days indeed. Settlement lost. What did they do to the town? They kept it so far. Okay. And man, they're just able to garrison that quite quickly. Frustratingly so. Alright, well I want to get through these upgrades. Campaign map movement range is pretty nice. Let's see. Well, you know, I might save that for another turn or for another episode. That way I can kind of take a closer look at my new options here without taking up episode time. That's taken care of. What is the risk? Man, they're just ticked. Okay, risk is at 15% because they lost their faction leader. Oh man, that's even... it's a mighty big hit because it was their leader. Patriot. -5 loyalty for every enemy army present on a player's territory. Up to -20 loyalty. Which there's none for now. Populist. Okay, that shouldn't be an issue for now. I might have to do the secure loyalty action. And I am going to have to find a new technology to research, which I have one in line for now. Which is this one, Mercenaries for the Glory of Rome. That way I can get some extra replenishment rate, which is going to be solid. And then we're going to move on to here. Ammunition and grain. That way I can come to here to borrow a catapult to unlock artillery, which I think is going to be a game changer. Anyway, we're going to continue to let the Aequi starve to death for as long as they starve to death. Rome has a pretty solid garrison. Antium should have a solid garrison as well. So I'm not too concerned about the Separatists coming in and taking any more towns. So hopefully Camillus is going to be able to push in next turn or one more turn in. They are recruiting, unfortunately. I'm going to give it... let's see.
At your service.
If we are successful, I do believe, with this agent action, I do believe it prevents the army from being able to reinforce. Although, Camillus can night attack. So I might do a night attack on the town. Next turn. Let's see. 20, 29. That might be the best option. Anyway, that's going to be something I'm going to have to weigh in the meantime, because this is where I'm going to close it out. It will be nice to finally be able to subjugate the Aequi once and for all when it finally happens. When it happens. And then, I am really tempted to just smack around these Separatists for several turns. But still maintaining that northern border, because it is quite nice to have that boundary between us and Tarchuna. I don't want to open that up until hopefully maybe I can get a second army if I've got the income for it. Anyway, some things need to be figured out, and some victories need to be had. In any case, I will wrap it up here. Thanks for hanging out, everybody, and I will catch you in the next one.